Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Dragon Quest Builders, finally. It's been a little bit since we've been here, but we are back finally. And we are back to our swampy island base. I do not remember what we were working on. We got some stars on our compass. And we were working on an upstairs part of our town, right? Let's see. Yeah, we got our moat. Got our front door. I think we have our door to nowhere over here still. Yup. Wonder if we can make ladders. Maybe we can just put a ladder there. Yeah, or we have some ladders. We only need 2. So if we do this, whoop, it does not work. Okay. It's so nice that stuff doesn't break. Like, what a good addition. Like, durability in games where you're not like all in on hardcore crafting stuff. It's just so obnoxious. Alright, let's check in with our NPCs. Let's see what they want from us. We got 2 open quests. Find the Farmer Sutra and patients must be cured. Okay, what do we need to cure? Everybody's on cooldown. Okay, cool. So Farmer Sutra then. Let's go have a conversation about that, because I don't remember. You're just standing on this bed. I would like to talk. Thank you. Have you heard of it yet? The victims of the Blight need medicine to speed up their recovery, but it's just important to keep them well fed. Through the power of our agriculture, you can farm our own crops from the fruits and flowers you find in the land. Yeah. Okay. Oh, red teleportal, follow the compass. Okay, so cool. Alright, let's do it. Right, this island. Okay. Gosh, it's been quite a while since I played this, it feels like. Forgotten what it means to be a builder and question everything. Oh, we are hungry. Of course we are. Do we have anything in the... We do. Okay. 10%. We need 7 of these. Did it. Okay. I don't know which star is which, so let's... This one is closer, so let's go to that. Oh, okay. Crushing it. Nice. Talk. My name's Hazel. I was traveling through this swamp when the tree faces caught me. I can't move. I'm so hungry. I feel strange. Okay. They buried me alive. Hazel, we're gonna take a detour real fast. We're just gonna head this way. Just hang in there, alright? You'll be fine. Oh, that is farther away than... Ah, okay. Leave me alone. The addition of the sprint is so nice. It's so nice. If they just hadn't have... If they hadn't have tabletified the icons that y'all don't have to look at as much as I do, this would be, like, pretty much a fully good remake, port, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a port. It's not a remake. Come on, Hazel. We're going to go in here. Defeat the lunatic. Okay. Here. I'm just going to... Hang out right there. Ooh, we want those. Riveting. Open. There's a small pile of old and faded paper at the bottom of the chest. The paper is covered in close writing and unusual illustrations. Monarch reads the inscription on the first page. Is it an inscription if it's written on paper? I don't think so. Many a generation hath come and gone since the Dragonlord did rob mankind of the power to build. But one day the builder will come to save us from the darkness. I hereby bequeath this manuscript outlining the long-lost art of agriculture to that lofty personage. Oh, builder of legend. Let the light... I did the thing again. Oh, I didn't come say goodnight to you. I'm sorry. Oh, builder of legend. Let the light shine over Alefgard once more. Signed, Ptolemy, the All-Knowing. Heyo. Got a rake? Man, I don't remember this at all. But, because I could have sworn the whole thing with 2 is that they let you... is that they did farming. Plant and water. Alright, am I good? Can I just, like... Nice. Alright, hang on. Let's go look around. Anything else over here? Not seeing anything. Yeah, I do remember that, but I was just... Ooh, what's that? What is that? Okay, let's go check that out. Sorry, Hazel. Hi, Slime. Hi, Rivy. Alright, here. Be back in a second. Talk. A human it is. What do you think you're doing barging into my home? Well, never mind, good timing this is. A question for you I have. Do you eat the food you like first, or do you save them for last, Me? Save my favorite foods for last, I do. That way is best, Only one problem there is. When too big a meal you make, by the time you get to the best bits, cold they are. I want to enjoy the best food last, but if it isn't piping hot, the best food isn't at its best. Is there no solution to this conundrum? I don't know, but I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna take this. Interesting. Oh. I think we need a bonfire under there. Do we have the stuff? Yeah, I think we need a bonfire under there. There's potatoes too. Nice. Oh, what? I gotta run back? Alright, is there any... Stump. Okay, I think we can make something from the stumps. Yeah, hang on, guys. I'm busy. I cannot. Okay. Dang. I will try to remember to come back for that then. Or if we see one out and about, I can grab it. Riven is not downstairs ringing the bells. No, she is not. Although I guess they didn't get to go outside before we came upstairs, so maybe she is. Is there... bonfire? No. Why would there be a bonfire? Excuse me. There might be one in this house. Yes. No, you don't need to open that. I just need you to... Okay. It's fine. How did you get in? How are y'all getting in? Oh, the tree stump. Well, stop. Excuse me. And yes, we have gotten that treasure chest up there. That's why I'm ignoring it. So he could cook all that stuff, but he couldn't figure out a bonfire? Huh? What is this? Warm it is. I see, I see. With a fire like this, enjoyed at any time, warm food can be. Well done, human. Clever you are. Perhaps humans are not so bad after all. The moment we met, great cooking talent I saw in you. A long time ago, in a land far away, oh, far, far away, the deserts of Jamdara, study beneath a skilled chef I did. In you, I sense the same power that radiated from this master culinarian. So here, for you, this gift is. From this moment on, cooking friends we are. Oh, I was gonna say, like, just butter. Okay, can I... Can't take anything else, huh? Dang. Oh well. Well, I got my fire back. Make your own. Excuse me. He can make his own. It's important. I need this fire. We only taught him how to fish. We're not giving him any fish. No. Seems like it's gonna be pretty difficult. Oh no, we eventually get the water block. I was thinking it'd be pretty difficult to plant the heart seeds. Since they make... Where am I going? What am I doing here? Okay. Since you don't have the ability to really shape water in this game. Whoa! Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. The slimes have it right. Why can't everybody else be asleep? These crabs are wide awake. But it's almost morning at least. Aww. Oh, thanks. Alright, so let's go put you away. Lay down. I don't think we have any of that. Oh, nice. We just have space? Great. Love having space. Building room, kitchen. Do y'all mind? I am attempting to do stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Safety save. I don't think we have any sardines as one of the problems. Oh, we do. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. Is this dude just like stuck back here? Are you... I wonder if they're stuck on the beds. Interesting. Okay, so to solve that, we are going to look down and we'll sync that level by 1. Please, thank you. Yep. Okay. That's alright, now it's just a conversation pit. It is really nice to break everything in one go, though. And we pick up some more wall. Always nice to have. Hopefully this still counts. I'm not sure how this game handles differing levels in a room. We'll find out, though. Okay, good. Nice. Grand guest house. Nice. Do we have any steps? Yes. No, we only have 1 steps. But I need 2 steps. Boo. It's annoying. So I need this. We need to build the rake. Ooh, I don't love that, but we'll fix it now. There we go. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. There we go. Okay, what do you want, bud? Remarkable, Monarch, you found the Pharma Sutra. Quickly now, let me take a look. Yes. Harumph. Oh? Harumph. Harumph. Aha. So that's how it's done. That's how our ancestors cultivated crops. Talamus was a man of unparalleled learning, a sage of far renown. He compiled the collective knowledge of human civilization before it was lost to the ages to preserve it for future generations. According to his records, far in the southern reaches of Rimuldar lies a blessed land, where the holy sanctum once stood. Sadly, the sanctum itself was destroyed by the Dragon Lord's forces. That's where you go to get the Rainbow Drop in Dragon Quest I. Not a trace of this consecrated chancel remains, but on the site of its ruins a great tree now stands that holds within it the power of life itself. The World Tree, Yggdrasil. Hello, how are you a-doing, a good sir? Thomas's records say no more on the subject, but this may be all we need to guide us. If we continue our research, we may yet drive the blight from this land. In the meantime, Monarch, I suggest you try your hand at the agricultural arts that Talamus has bequeathed to us. Alright. I don't mean to rush you, Monarch, but I would urge you to begin your farming efforts at the earliest opportunity. From what I read in the Pharma Sutra, you should be able to use the Herbalist Cauldron to retrieve seeds from the plants you find in the wild. Aw, Nixie. Here she is. Hi, Nixie. What are you doing in here? Normally it's your sister that comes to join me. Hi, little one. What are you doing? You gonna get in the chair? Okay. Dog in the chair. Oh, hey, Robotic. It goes. We're gonna learn all about farming. How were the runs? Yeah. Nix, just lay down. Leave Mr. Panda alone. Why you look guilty? Just lay down, thank you. You'll need to use a rake to till the soil and make it fit for planting those seeds. I've come up with an idea for a garden we can use to grow wheat and other vegetables. We've even drawn up a blueprint for you. I call it the Veggie Patch. Get that blueprint built, young lady, and we can grow all the food we need from nothing but sprouts and seeds. Okay. Let's get farming. Use the rake while standing over an earth block to make it perfect for growing plants. Plant seeds in tilled soil and watch your garden grow. A couple get to Brock. Well, I mean, that's still pretty good progress. Hi, Rivy. So yeah, I mean, hey, Misty is a big accomplishment. Do we know, does that put you in the lead? What does this look like? Let's just put this down for a second. Okay. Can I? There, yeah, let's look at this. I was like, what's the white ball? That's my head. That is where I am currently standing. Of course we need more steps. Okay, well, I can get 2 more. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's... How did we take that up? Remove. No? What if I click it? Oh, that's right, because it's double bound. That's what it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, I'm gonna put this down here. I'm gonna pick this up. No! Lord, how did I miss doing that many times? Let's see. You away, please. Mount Moon complete? Dang. I mean, I feel like both you and Rail... I knew both you and Rail made it past Brock, so I was definitely behind there. But no, I wasn't... I haven't been keeping, like, the closest track of who was in the lead past that. Past, like, that first night where we were all going. I did eventually make it past Brock, but I didn't do that till Wednesday. Can I not make fencing? What do I need for this? Broken, of course. Okay. Alright. Alright, do these give me branches? Yes. Doink. Doink. But Rail didn't stream. He was going to, but he said he like had to get up early or something like that. So he didn't get to his most recent day. Okay, cool. I have a fair amount of sticks now. And we're hungry again. We need to upgrade that so that it gets rid of the hunger drop. Thought about asking if you guys want to sit in on VC one day when we're all running the game. Yeah, we can do that. I'll just need the advance notice since... Excuse me. I'm talking here. Since it takes me a moment to schedule things. Let's leave a 2-space walkway. And the reason it's not shining on those or dirt placements is because it needs to be tilled. Alright, we need to make fencing. How many do we need? We need 18. Okay. And this makes 10. And we have 5, of course. Okay. Okay. Do we have our remaining recipes? Oops. Put that off screen. Yes. Maybe? No, we don't. Cookfire Cafe. Here we go. Decorative food. We need the chairs. Can we make chairs? Can we make nice chairs? No. Okay. And I think it does care about the difference between stool and cafe. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, this is the streamer that I like got it from. He is currently working on the super rule set, which is even harder. It has a forced pivot in the Safari Zone, which just seems crazy. Okay. And then are we tilling everything? No, we're not tilling. I feel like they don't, but we can try. Can't use a rake here. Silly goose. This is the strangest way to use a rake I've ever seen. Okay. And then we need 5 wheat seeds, 3 potato seeds, 5 butter beans. Excuse me. Do we have any seeds? We do, right? Could have sworn... Oh, no, we learned how to make them. That's what it was. Excuse me. Nice. Nope. Left bumper. There we go. And then we need 3 potatoes. So the potatoes go where I'm standing. Yes. Stop! God, they are obnoxious. What's the point of having a moat if they just cheat? Constant. It's impossible to get anything done. Alright. Are we on the wheat side? Wheat is on the... wait. No, wheat is where we are now. Okay. Well, hang on. Let me go deal with these idiots first. And I know we don't have to. We're safe from them, but still. They need to learn their lessons. Harumph! Very good, Monarch, indeed. It's just as I drew it. It seems the builder's powers aren't limited to building mere objects. You have the ability to create life itself. Oh, he wants fries. Or she wants fries. Speaking of which, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Where do you find those where do you find those teleportals you use to travel from island to island? If you come across another one, there's somewhere I want you to go to. Do you remember what I mentioned earlier about Yggdrasil and the ruins of the Holy Sanctum? The very power of life itself is infused within that great tree. It may hold the secret to reviving this land and curing the blight. Of course, as long as we have no way of reaching the World Tree, this is all a little more than wishful thinking. But anyway, excellent work on building the veggie patch, young lady. With the hearty, nutritious meals that we can make with the crops, our patients will be on the mend in no time. Boo-loo-loo. Okay, thanks. Okay, so we need to make some fries. I don't know why I said that like that, but it takes 5 potatoes. Oh, it makes 3 plates. Okay. I was gonna say, holy cow. So we need to be on the lookout for chairs if we see any out and about. How do we feel about the veggie patch? Should we move that? Are we good with that location? Hup! Nope, didn't do it. Hup! There we go. Alright, let's tidy our inventory here. Okay, is there anything we wanted to experiment with before we head back out? I think so. I wish those weren't dirt. I wonder if we can make those something else. If it's going to be raised up, let's make it look nicer. It's technically not a room, so I don't have to place this immediately, but whatever. Yeah, this looks much better. Suits my sense of aesthetic a little bit more. Okay. So, actually, let's just sleep off the day so that the patient can recover, and maybe they'll get better. Salmon. Okay. One salmon. Okay, we may not actually be able to get that right now. Oh no, we would have to be able to get it. Okay. So that's gonna be through here. I think we need to make another batch of tingle drops to take. I don't remember if we took them to the guys who were out. The guys who were out in the Prickly Wilds. I don't remember if we cured them or not. Now it's looking like Minecraft. Yeah. For sure. Did we get that? Yes, we did. I can see my building over it. Oh, hi. Excuse me. So we also need some keys. We've been looking... We keep finding locked doors that we aren't able to do anything about. Okay. We have some of those potatoes in our inventory, so we can eat those when we get hungry. Give me your nuggets. No? Okay. Give me some grass. Grass seed. No? Okay. Dragon Quest Minecraft. It is. Welcome in for the first time chat, Kazuki. How are you tonight? Oh, me too, for sure. The direction that the Dragon Quest flavor provides is very welcome. I think as long as you're not trying to, like, no-life it, it's as hard as you want it to be, right? Like, that's one of the great things about it, is that you can kind of control the difficulty of it to a certain extent. Wheat up here. Anything? No? Okay. 5 blocks. Huh. I was really expecting... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I was expecting something to be over here. Stop that. Build your way to victory. Exactly. Alright, so what... Oh, it's just another puzzle room? Nice. There's a message carved in the monument. I am Talamus the All-Knowing. May whosoever hath wisdom let its blinding brilliance shine forth. It really does. It's so good. It's so good. Rip Akira Toriyama. The stones thou seest before thee describe a time, okay? The time is now twixt morn and noon, or early in the night. Advance the hours to a time twixt noon and eventide, or early in the morn, okay? They're good games. Okay, so it's 9 at night, or 9 a.m., I've already forgotten what I need to do. Advance the time twixt noon and eventide, okay? Or early, so 3 a.m.? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Gimme. Oh. Okay, what am I going to do with that? That'll take. Gimme. It is a little pricey. I think, or wait, it's like $40, I think. I think DQ Builders 2 is definitely worth $40. I was just talking about this earlier. I do think a lot of the quality of life stuff that they added for the PC port of 1 is pretty nice. Like they at least, you do get a little bit of extra stuff there. Oh. Yes, the color blocks do something, but I will save that until we get there. I remembered what they were for last time, but oh no, I'm starving. Dude, Dragon Quest 3 is so good. It's my favorite one. And I'm just like so ready for the 2.5 remake. DQB 2 is 50. Ugh, that's tough. It's a good game. It's worth that, but like 40 feels better. Where'd those potatoes go? There they are. Yeah, but 3 is so good. I'm currently working my way through the mainline games of them. So I did 3. I'm on 7 right now. But I think like 3, 8, and 11 are my favorites. No, come back. No, I've been poisoned. Okay. Anything else we want to do over here? Take some of those bricks. I also got into like the weird Steam situation where, like, because I had previously purchased DQ Builders 2 when 1 came out, because they didn't come out together on Steam. And so when 1 came out, I was able to complete a bundle in Steam to buy 1 for cheaper than just buying it normally, even though that bundle hadn't existed yet until both of them were out. I don't know. Steam's wild. I'm just trying to collect bricks, guys. Come on. Excuse you. Just trying to collect bricks. But yeah, I'm not... Unfortunately now with that recent news about the studio reshuffling around DQ12, I'm not hopeful about the 3 remake. As much as I wish I could be. Okay. Oh, right. We actually came here to do something, and it was to fish. Okay, let's go do that. Look. Guy. Stop it. Seed? Nope? Okay. Okay. We should be safe then. Okay, cool. We should be able to fish now. Nice, that's what we wanted. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. But I will look up how to pronounce it, and then we can attempt it. Where's my mouse? I don't have a mouse. Game? Holy 40 hours? That's insane. What are you saving for? I've considered doing like a hero-only run on 3, but that's like really the only sort of hard thing I was considered. All right. You just need XP? That's wild. What part are you on? How do you pronounce this? Pronunciation. Bouillabaisse. Wild. Alright, now we know. You just got the boat? Okay, so that's Portoga. Nice. I also like that... I didn't mean to do this, but like I first started I played the game on I played the Game Boy Color version of it, and I'd always done, once you get to Romilly, I'd always gone up to Noinels, like the sleeping town, and done that one first before doing the tower with Kandar in it, or Robin Hood, whichever he's called, and I think he's Robin Hood in the SNES translation. And so I never realized that I was doing things out of order, but I always liked that the game like lets you do that if you want to. Well, it wouldn't be a challenge then otherwise. But yes, that is... Especially, like, it's one thing when they run away at the beginning of fight, because you're like, yeah, whatever, that's what they do. But, like, once you started hitting them, it's like, come on, just stick around. We're doing this. We've agreed to a battle. You have agreed to battle me. We have set the conditions. Why don't we abide by the conditions? And they're like, nah, I'm just going to run. Oh, hi. Whoa. We're having a party down here, huh? Excuse me. Thank you. But yeah, Corey knows all about the metal slimes, because she ground out a lot of XP in 11 when she was 100%ing it. Alright, I think that was everything. Nice, so let's make the salmon. I feel like there are places where that's a thing. In 11, there's a move you can do, a combo move that you can do that turns all of the enemies into metal slimes of some variety, which is super nice. Which is like kind of a must-have for grinding up to level 100 because you need to be level like 99 or 100 in that game to finish all of it. Nice. Sage is good. But yeah, 3 is just such a good game. It's so good. What do you want? Bouillabaisse now? Come on. Did you do it from a Jester or did you use a Zen scroll? Because I did it from a Zen scroll in my stream playthrough. That was a crap ton of wheat. Nice. Or no, I did it from a Jester and then used the Zen scroll, so I had 2 of them. Nice. Yeah, sorry. I again, because I learned the game from the Game Boy version of it. All of the terms that I know are that translation of it, which I think is only ever used in that version. All the other versions of the game have the SNES translation. But I personally like it because it doesn't have as many of the ridiculous accents. Or at least I liked it at the time. Hazel's fully cured. Nice. So yeah, they call it the Zen scroll instead of the Words of Wisdom. We got plenty of witchgrass seeds, but not... Nice, we actually have some good iron, too. What's our grass seed situation looking like? We have... where's my grass seeds? Oh, there we go. We have 3. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, Hero gets crazy good spells. No, or if they do tell you something, they tell it to you like in iambic pentameter and a rhyming verse, and you also have to decode it or some way. Like, they're very obtuse about it. What am I doing? Oh, right. Let's talk to what's-her-nuts. L. Oh, thank you, Monarch. Our new patients are doing wonderfully well. From Gerontius's observations and the patient's own accounts, it seems that they were suffering from some kind of wasting disease. I don't doubt that the nourishing food that you prepared for them was a key factor in their recovery. But we can't rest on our laurels just yet. The patients who arrived here earlier are still bedridden. If only we could determine the cause of their affliction, we might have some hope of healing them. I don't know what more we can do for these poor souls. I fear all I can do is stay by their side and comfort them in their darkest hour. Monarch, my lamb, it took me too long to realize just how powerless I am to help these people. However much I may mop the sweat from their brows or reassure them that all will be well, they come no closer to recovery. If it would rid this world of this accursed plague, I would gladly offer myself in their place. O Almighty Rubus, if you truly do watch over us, please find it within your heart to save our poor beleaguered patients, cough cough. Zoma is going to be tough. Yeah, Zoma is quite the final boss, that is for sure. Well, the final story boss. But he's doable, right? It's not like unfair. Sometimes he throws and he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna dispel your buffs after I just did it the previous turn, and I'm also going to laugh maniacally." And you're like, "Yes, yes, please do those things instead of attacking me." The post game's intense, but yeah, it's good. It's a good game. I cannot say enough kindness about 3. So I'm currently playing 7, and I play that on Sunday nights, starting at 10 Central as well. If you're interested in that. The NES version. Okay, yeah, that's fair. The NES version is rough because that's like where you would have to bring up the menu to like use stairs and talk to people. That one's probably pretty rough. All right, what do you got? Goddess, deliver us, Monarch, my lamb. The monsters are coming. 9 Central. Oh, that's right. I moved Sundays up because Sunday is the end of the weekend. Nixie, you're just on the floor. Why? There's a chair right there. Dog broken. Yeah, you have to go find the old king and tell him to take it back. He should be like, no takesies, backsies. Once again, the Hades Condor sends his forces upon us. The demon bird's dark wings spread out over this land, blotting out what little light and hope remains here. Is it not enough that it rains plague down upon us? Will it not rest until our home lies in ruins? It's terrible, horrible, absolutely incorrigible. Monarch, are you ready to fight back against the monsters? One thing I will say that the SNES version doesn't have, and I feel like a lot of the modern ports don't have, is the Pachysai tracks. Which, hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Very much so. But yeah, the Pachysai tracks that they added in the Game Boy version of it are awesome. It's a fun little... It's like totally unnecessary, but a great way to get ahead. Like to gamble a little bit and get ahead in certain situations. Then let us go to battle together. We still have patients who depend on us. We cannot let them down. Alright. Where are they gonna be? Oh. A ding! That would be the email alert from the follow. Thank you. Stop it. Get him. Get him. Oh, they all ran? That sucks. Where are you grinding metal slimes at that stage? Is it the tower? Where the scroll was? Dude, you're just going straight for the door. Stop it. They have so much HP. The forest area north of Zifangu. Got it. Nice. Have you played 11, Kazuki? No, you made me hungry. Stop it. Nice. Yeah, 11's so very good. And that's an interesting opinion. I don't think I've ever heard anyone list 9 as their favorite. I loathed 9 when it came out. But I have grown to appreciate it in looking at it like backwards, and I think I did start a playthrough on my 3DS a while back, but no, when it came out, I was not a big fan of it. Yeah, the thing that put me off about it was that it really felt like they went so hard into the goofy puns territory of everything, and coming off of 8, which was, relatively serious and grounded, as far as the like names of places and whatnot goes. Going into a game that has a location called Swine Dimples did not appeal to me. And they are, and I've definitely come to love that about the game. And it's really interesting too that how well or how good of a job the localization team does for the English releases of naming all the monsters, because we checked with our Japanese friends and like the monsters don't have pun based names in the Japanese version, which is so sad. It is one of the best parts about Dragon Quest. Meowgician is quite good. We like the Hat Sham Witches and the Sham Hat Witches that are in 11. Those are our favorites. Thanks, Robotic, for hanging around. Have a good night, man. Sham Hat Witches. What? Who? Where? Who dares spread hope throughout my realm? Stop it. No hope. I saw those blocks out there, and I need to go. Hang on, everybody. Throw the party in a moment. What happened over here? Unacceptable. Also, how have we not had a gravestone? I would agree that it is underrated at this point, for sure. Is everybody fixed? No? Oh, we still need to sleep. Let's sleep off a day. That's fair. I never had any friends who played it, and so I never really got to make use of the Street Pass features in it. I don't remember that. An ear-piercing scream rings throughout the town. Okay. An ominous aura hangs in the air. Monarch can't shake the feeling that something terrible has happened. Okay. Talk. So popular in trade. That's awesome. Japanese parents were kicked out of stores. Yeah. And man, that's something I wish, and I don't know what the correct answer is, but I wish when games were developed for or like localized for Western audiences that they made some allowance for the fact that like our cities aren't like that. I think Dragon Quest struggled because it was I think it struggles with name identity because it was released under Warrior, and that switch was rough. And Final Fantasy kind of beat it to the punch over here in terms of getting an audience. But I mean, you look back at the release dates, and like Dragon Quest predates a lot of things that Final Fantasy did. Dragon Quest did first. And I think that there is something like not off-putting, but like I think it does drive some people away because it does seem cartoonish if you're not like familiar with what the stories are doing. So like people see Final Fantasy and they're like, ooh, that's cool, that's gritty and real or whatever, and then those people aren't gonna look at Dragon Quest even like 8 or something and see something they enjoy. Yeah, I think 11 for sure. I don't know about 9. I'm not sure like how popular that one ended up being. I can't remember like when in the 3DS life cycle it came out. Was it a 3DS game? God, I can't even remember. No, right? It was a DS game. I'm trying to think of the little cartridge. It's a black cartridge, not a white one. Yeah. So I don't know. It is a shame though, and I wonder if that is why 12 is trying to chase the rabbit of the more adult tones, and I just can't imagine it working because like three's pretty dark, like as far as what's going on in that story. Three's pretty heavy, and like 8 is pretty serious. 4, 5, and 6, like they're none of them are telling like baby stories, but I think that art style kind of turned people off of it. And Dragon Quest is much more open about its like anime inspired art style, where Final Fantasy kind of does its own thing. Like they have their own art style that they did once they got out of Pixel era, that maybe appealed to Western audiences who weren't quite as tuned into anime when those things were coming out. It really does, yeah. With the angels and everything that it's going on. I did not like Stella in 9. I remember distinctly not liking Stella. Goddess above, our patience, Monarch. Something is wrong with our patience. We need to bring Gerontius here. He needs to see this for himself. Well, where is he? Wake him up. Let's go find him. Okay. Yeah. I liked the villain's arc in 9 a lot. Like, I mean, it's not like anything super original or anything. Where's our guy? But it felt earned and good. There he is. Harumph! It is just as I thought. Something is indeed amiss with the patience. Monarch, L, before you go check on them, there's something you must bear in mind. Whatever should happen, you must think only of protecting yourselves and nothing else. It really does. The it in Hato, however you want to say it in 11. See, in like Japan is one of those like really super serious things that's going on in that place in 3, and like that's dark stuff that's going on there. Gerontius, what are you talking about? What must we prepare ourselves for? There's no time to explain why I can't explain. We must check on the patients without delay. I always read it as Japan coded, because it's like an island nation and the name is like spot on almost. But yeah, it's definitely East Asian coded. Yeah, I think in the Game Boy Color, or in the Game Boy version, they call it Zipangu, which I think is a little bit more like ambiguous. But yeah, the Jipang does have a Chinese aesthetic to it. You ready for this? They're gonna turn into corpses. Well, if it isn't Monarch and L and Gerontius too. Keen, are you all right? Tell us what happened. It's just as Ilias said. I was wrong for ever doubting him. I have conquered death. I have transcended life. L, stay back. No, he's not a monster yet. Okay. Alright, let's move in here so I don't beat up anything else. Doink, 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 doink. Got him. Yeah. Lamia helps, or Ramius helps a lot with that. Irvin, are you alright? Where does it hurt? What's the matter? Worms. Maggots. They're crawling into my head. Ah! Irvin? Snake! I can feel them. They're under my skin. It's itchy, so itchy. I can feel them crawling through me. Yeah. Blah. Elle, it's too late. We can't save him. We can't save him. No. No. Okay, come over here, away from the things that I can break, please. Please? Just screaming into the sky. Please. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but the queen is... She kind of sucks. Eddie, it's me. Do you recognize me? It's me, Elle. Elle? Yes, it's Elle. Hold on. We're going to help you. Elle. Earl. Grah. 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 No, we're too late. Okay, again. Please come over here. No? Okay. This guy's just using a stick. Can we get this guy a sword? This guard a sword? Can I would... I don't want to break my beds. Thank you. I did it. Oh, Goddess preserve us. Goddess protect us. Monarch, our patients, our poor patients. Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely attack you. Why? How could something like this happen? That was another thing I really liked about 3 was the town building thing. I just... Little old... gosh, how old is this? Game Boy Color? It's like pre-10-year-old me. Love that crap. Almighty Rubus, please find it in your heart to save our poor patient souls. Sob, sniffle, sob. Cough, cough. Cough. Cough, sob, sniffle. That night, the people of Rimildar fall into an uneasy slumber. The stillness of the dark and somber village is only broken by Elle's mournful wails that echo throughout the night. Then morning comes. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, we got 2. Oh, she's done. She's free. Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Thank the goddess that's all over. I don't know how, but it looks like I've survived. I don't fancy the chances of those other patients in the sick room, though. Their skin's all gray and waxy. They're dead. We just killed them. You slept through it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And their eyes are completely bloodshot. And from the way they mumble and moan all the time, I'm pretty sure they're hallucinating. I'm glad I didn't catch whatever they did. Yeah, Baramos. It's wild what your dad ends up accomplishing in that game, in 3. Whatever's wrong with those patients, it's definitely not normal. Don't let them lick you, whatever you do. Well, there goes my day. That's enough doom and gloom for one day. Let's talk about this town. You're working together to fight back against the Blight, right? That's incredible. It really is. You've got to let me help you. I might not have a lot to offer, but I do know a bit about blacksmithing and working with metals. Yes, please. If you think that'd come in handy, then I'd be only too happy to share what I know. Oh, and take this. Consider it your reward for all you've done for me. It's my special treasure. I had it safely hidden away in my ear the whole time. Hang on, I'm going to shove that into my mouth. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, in 3, he goes off and fights Baramos and, like, falls into a volcano. Ortega. And then somehow that doesn't kill him, and he makes his way to Moor, or whatever. What is that town called? I don't remember what that town's called in the SNES translation. Yeah. Yeah, Ortega is so crazy. Like, it's... You know what? I think we can plant some grass here. Our graveyard deserves some grass. Yeah. Yeah, you can get his, let's see, you get his helmet. You definitely get his helmet. I don't know that you get all of his gear with just where I can't think of anything else that you get that's specifically his other than his helmet, but you do get some very important gear for the rest of the series in 3. The ending of 11 connecting back makes me so happy. Gosh, I love it. Oh, 11 is good. Dragon Quest is good. Dragon Quest is good. That's the final solution. Conclusion. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. And then, like, what was it? I think it was 6? I think it was 6. There's just some random dude named Erdrick, and I'm like, wait, what? And then he gets turned to stone, and you're like, oh, I guess that was an Easter egg? I don't know. Like, what's he doing? He's dead now. Everyone in this town is so nice, Monarch. I had a very interesting conversation with Casey, Jacob, and Nosh earlier. They said that while you're busy fighting the Blight, we should try to develop a weapon that you can use to fight the Hades Condor. We all thought long and hard about it, coming up with a lot of different ideas. The problem is, the Hades Condor flies through the sky, so any normal weapon simply couldn't reach it. You don't deserve it? I know that I think Loto is reserved in DQ1 because you only get like 4 letters for a name. I'm pretty sure. Or no, the Game Boy Color versions of 1 and 2, since they use the Western translation that's stripped down, so where they call it Loto instead of Erdrick. Yeah, you definitely can't name yourself Loto. Weapons wouldn't reach it. We were wondering what to do about that when we remembered the type of weapon the Bodkin archers use. Anyway, let me tell you about all the ideas for a new weapon that they came up with. Or that we came up with. Hopefully you'll be able to use some of these ideas to bring the new weapon to life. Talk, 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 gab, gab, gab. A ballista, a colossal crossbow that fires with such force that it needs to be fixed to the floor. Monarch, it seems the worst has come to pass. Do you remember what I told you before? How fighting this disease will cause more pain than simply giving in to it? I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Now's not the time. What? Do I know something about this disease that I'm not telling you? No. Well, that is to say, I fear I know more than merely something. Yeah, but you get to keep half your stats. So that's something. I believe I told you before about the apprentice I once had, a young whippersnapper by the name of Ilias. The same boy whose name our poor patients call out in their sleep, as they lay racked by that foul illness. There's nobody in there, bud. I fear that Ilias may be the cause of this dread disease. Monarch, Ilias still lives, somewhere beyond the ruined palace. Seek him out and find out from him all you can about this sickness. I hate to have to send you on such a perilous quest, but Monarch, you are our only hope. Ilias turned his back on the world to concentrate on his research. I can only hope that this letter will convince him to come back to us. Okay. Okay. Somebody's going nuts on that crafting station. No, they are riding a little struggle bus about what's going on here. He's acting like we have another teleportal, and we definitely don't. I think he wants us to go to the place that we found last time in there that had all the bodies on the ground. But that's not what I'm interested in right now. We have all these bricks. I'm gonna transform some of this. Since I don't think we can make brick cladding. Let's make sure though. Oh, we can just make some of these. Okay, let's build one of these. God, I cannot imagine grinding that out. That just seems insane. Oh, maybe over here? Hang on, I'm busy. Leave me alone. No. So we can't make bricks. That sucks. Wow, that thing's incredible, Monarch. It looks like it could shoot the Hades Condor right out of the sky. Some people do want the strongest party. It's still crazy to me that you have to do it in 11 to finish, like, to 100% that game. Like, I was playing 11S on my Xbox, and like I got to the point where I was achievement hunting, and I looked up like the Wheel of Harma stuff, and I was like, not doing it, not doing it. It's crazy. With this thing, we might actually stand a chance against that horrible bird. Oh yeah, they like, wallop you at the beginning. Monarch, I know I haven't been here long, and I don't know everything about what's happening in this town. But I've heard from what Gerontius has been saying. He's always muttering about whether or not it's right to fight the Blight, and questioning whether the root cause of this disease is that. And questioning whether the root cause of the disease is this, that, or the other. If you ask me, it's all just the ramblings of a silly old man who wants things to be more complicated than they are. Whatever else might have happened in the past, it was the Hades Condor who brought this plague. So if we can slay that big bird brain, the darkness that clouds our sky will surely be cleared. Make no mistake, Monarch, soon enough you're going to come up against the Hades Condor cheek to beak. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help you prepare for that battle. The first thing we've got to do is build some more ballista, and place them all up high so you can shoot that Hades Condor right out of the sky. Okay, right, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm busy. Excuse me. Gimme. Please? Thank you. Boink. Yeah, it's funny how much 11 also, like, hides from you in terms of, like, what it's actually doing with, like, where the post-game starts and stops. Or like where the regular game ends. 11 is quite long. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what Corey's playtime ended up being on it, but it was a lot. Yeah, quite long. Okay, that needs to be wood. Who's your favorite character in 11? Jade? Nice. That's a weird way to say Veronica, but, you know. I understand. That's not what I wanted, game. Oops. go deal with these idiots. Behold my moat! It foils your advances. Hup! There we go. Alright, back to the important things. Changing dirt into bricks. Oops. Boop. Nice. Okay, now then, where did everything go? This went here. Empty room. Table. I think that was everything? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's crazy how long like it takes to get some of the keys. Like I remember playing through 11 the first time and I was like, dang, where's the final key? Like I feel like I'm pretty far into the game. It should be coming up pretty soon, but it still has not given me the final key. Okay, so we need to go to the place that it told us to go to. Man, I guess we're probably hungry, too. That way. Is there any food? Just check. And the magic key in 3 is the one in the pyramid, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Doink. Doink. So we're going to take a nap, and then we will head out for adventure. Dogs. Adventure, right. Because there was somebody who wanted us to give them a letter. Okay. We do need more crab claws, though. Thank you. Bite me. Got him. Hopefully we can get the 3rd teleportal tonight. That'd probably be pretty good progress. I feel like we've done a lot of storying already, though. Excuse me. Just trying to put me to sleep. Speaking of magic keys, we're going to need that to get in there. Nope, that's not going to work. There we go. Oh, there's one of the big guys. I wonder if he'll give me anything that's not a window. Something's not a window. That's a window. Lame. We do need to drop down. Don't hurt me. It's fine. Okay, cool. The music's so good in Dragon Quest. Everybody likes to talk about how good Final Fantasy's music is. It is good, but there's no Dragon Quest. It isn't just a corpse. We will ransack this place once we complete this, because I don't see any chairs, but I definitely want that door and other stuff. Master Gerontius? This letter. It's from Master Gerontius. I have made a huge mistake. The old man was right all along. What a fool I was to think that mankind could overcome the blight, that we could conquer death itself. Cough, cough. Please, take these notes to Gerontius. Cough. He may be able to cough, cough. Grah, ha, ha, ha. Oh my. I'm just gonna... Can I just leave? Like, okay. Okay, that seems not cool. Get him. Get him. He's a big one. Ooh, lemongrass. Very nice. We have lemon and lime grass. We almost died. Erg. Thank you, Monarch. You saved me. Take this to Gerontius. Find the World Tree. Find Yggdrasil. Spritegrass. The Thesis. Alright, give me your goodies. Doink. A barrel. Doink. Doink, doink. Okay. Doink. Definitely want the columns here. Doink. I want these. Will I ever use them? Probably not, but I have them now. Hardwood capital, some notes, ornamental swords, golden grass, the Thesis, dressing table. Anything else? Yes. Cool. Tidy up. And let's be off. We're back. Talk. Ah, you're back already, Monarch. So, how did it go? I see. Monarch, Ilias and I once worked together, spending every waking moment searching for a way to free this land from the Blight. But without the power to build, our efforts were doomed from the start. However, Ilias refused to accept this. He wanted for more. He began to seek a means to overcome not just the blight, but death itself. Yes, Monarch, the sickness that transmogrified those poor souls was not wrought by the Dragon Lord or the Hades Condor, but by my own apprentice. It is an evil born of mankind's hubris. Monarch, you mentioned that Ilias gave you some papers. May I take a look at them? Sure. Harumph. These are Ilias's research notes. It seems he was developing a new form of medicine. Though I'm loath to continue his studies after all the damage that they've done, I owe it to him to see what I can glean from these records. Okay. When Ilias began his experiments into overcoming death, I told him that I would have no hand in it. I abandoned my research in protest. The graves that stood before me when you and I first met were those of the men and women sacrificed to Ilias's grim zeal. Monarch, I still wrestle with this quandary. Is it truly right for us to fight against the Blight? Should we humans not learn to accept our limitations instead of trying to worm our way out of the clutches of death and disease? Still, I cannot allow Ilias's last noble act to be in vain. I will take it upon myself to read through his records and make what use of them I can. You just said you were going to do that, but I thought you did it. I don't know if this is right of me to do this, but I owe it to the boy nonetheless. Yeah, he likes to use them big old words. Them 12-point words if we were playing Scrabble. Analyzing these notes will take some time, Monarch. While I work on this, I would ask you to continue to working on improving this town. Way ahead of you, man. We do not know what horrors yet await us. We would do well to be prepared for anything. Admirable work, young lady. Rimuldar is looking better than ever, and your building skills seem to be improving too. While you were working to develop our town, I was able to finish my analysis of the thesis. It seems he had the same idea as I, and focused his investigations on the life-restoring powers of Yggdrasil. The World Tree, which grew upon the ruins of the Holy Sanctum, and bears in its mighty branches the power of life itself. But some forces are not to be trifled with, young lady. We must not continue this foolish battle with the Blight. I have no desire to pointlessly flirt with tragedy any further. I think it's best that we stop here. Shut up. You're stupid. Thank you, Monarch, for everything. I will take that. Hopefully you weren't keeping that in your ear. Alright, who's got the next? Oh, L. Okay. Monarch, my lamb, I have terrible news. The monsters are on their way to attack us once again. How do you know that? We must drive them back, lest they put paid to our efforts to cure the people of Rimuldar of their... I beg your pardon? Gerontius says we should give up the fight against the plague. I am, like, right in her face. Nose is touching. What? How could he say such a thing? I will never give up. Never, ever, ever. But we don't have time to discuss this now. The monsters are at the gates. Are you ready to do battle? Yeah, sure. Monarch, my lamb. So long as I have the strength to help those less fortunate than I will never give up. I will fight by your side. Together, we will drive the monsters away. For if this town were destroyed, and our sick room with it, then how would we help the next poor patient to find their way here? Alrighty. Hi. Those are just people. Okay. That's kind of gruesome. Some suspicious strangers appear. Quick, everybody throw rocks at them. Stone the strangers. Shun the non-believers. Shun. Oh, it's when the Condor appears. He must do some, like, AoE. That really didn't hit both of them? Come on. No, don't go into the moat. Okay. Alright, I'll let y'all idiots handle that then. Ooh, nice try. Not scared. Ouch. Mash Y, mash Y, mash Y. Heal. He dead. Again. Dun 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 dun. Nice. Goal reached. Dot 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 dot. Who? 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 Who dares spread hope throughout my realm? You. You? You. It is you, Squawk! Okay. Aw, she done folded over. Cough, cough, Monarch. I'm so sorry, my lamb. I've come down with something. I think it's the same illness. I cannot help my poor patients anymore. I can only bring them harm. There's nobody in there, lady. Please, Monarch, you've done enough already. Don't try to save me. Curing this disease is beyond our powers. If I were to spread this illness throughout the town, the people we have worked so hard to save would be doomed. Doomed. I beg you, Monarch, for my sake, for everyone's sake, please, kill me. Not gonna do it, lady. Have a bed. Holy water, we don't have that. What? Elle is sick? But why? How could this happen? I mean, hanging out with zombies is not a great start to that relationship of staying healthy. We have brought this upon ourselves, young lady. We were fools to think that we could overcome the blight. Monarch, I would ask you to see to her request. Please, Monarch, I beg you, please, kill Elle. Dude. No. No, wait, stop right there. I just can't let you do it. I can't ordain the death of my own dear granddaughter. Quelle surprise. Monarch, you have to find a way to save her. Ah, that's right, you found a new teleportal, didn't you? It's said that teleportals will always take their owners to the place they need to go. I beg of you, travel through the teleportal and seek out the ruins of the Holy Sanctum, where the World Tree has taken root. According to Ilias's notes, there you will find an ancient artifact known as the Transmutation Table. The enchanted workbench can be used to prepare the most powerful curatives, perhaps even powerful enough to save Elle's life. Monarch, I beg you, journey through the green teleportal and seek out the Transmutation Table. Don't worry, we're not going to end up like creating any dog-person hybrids. Triple teleportarium! So, Monarch, don't you think it's time we made use of my knowledge? Who could think? Who would know what that bottomless pot could be for? That is definitely one of those things, though, where I think they rename it in the Game Boy version. They call it the Dry Vase in the Game Boy version to kind of help you, because it is not clear what you're supposed to do with that. Eh? You've got no idea what I'm talking about, so I should stop grinning like that? Good goddess, you're rude. I thought I told you all about it right after I recovered from the blight. Don't you remember? I do. Long story short, I met this legendary blacksmith while I was traveling the world. Well, the descendant of one, anyway. A really tough-looking fellow he was. Anyway, we got to chatting about the metalworking trade, and I learned a lot about it. The Hades Condor will be here soon, and tough metal weapons and armor will be just the thing we'll need to fight it. Agreed. But before we can actually make anything, Monarch, I need you to scour Rimuldar top to bottom and find me 5 chunks of silver. Once you've got enough silver, I'll be able to teach you how to use it. Great work, you brought back the silver I asked for. Let's see now. Nope, this stuff is way too hard. I don't know how we're going to make anything out of it. Ha 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 ha. Wow, that sucks. Ha 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 ha. Dot 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 dot. What? Are you waiting for me to say something? You're really good at that whole passive-aggressive thing, aren't you? Surely you can think of something we can do with it. Some way to make that silver a little more malleable? If you can dream up a way of making it a little bit easier to work with, then go right ahead and do it. And you being you, I bet you'd come up with all sorts of other inventions after that. You know, Monarch, I haven't been here very long, but I already really like this place, and I want to do everything I can to protect this town, and that means one day getting rid of the Hades Condor. So hurry up and have an idea. Everyone's told me about the shiny thing that appears when you invent something. I want to see it for myself. Doodaloo. Nope, I am stumped about silver. No clue how that works. Oh, there it is. Liquid silver. Nice. Alright, so... Y'all are crowding me. Leave me alone. How do we make that? Not there. Wait, what was this? Oh, the stone. Okay. It cannot be here. Interesting. Then we are missing a crafting table. Okay. Okay. Let's cut that night off before it begins. Let's see, we got a couple minutes left. Let's go ahead and jump through here, see what's going on. Oh. Well, this certainly looks like a nice and not dreary place. Take that. Metal Memorial. Okay. Suspicious strangers. Whoa. Hang on. There we go. I don't see anything super interesting on surface level. Some silver. There's gold. Let's go grab that. Nice. Okay. Okay, got 8 pieces of gold. Let's go ahead and, I guess, clear this vein out. And that's something that I think... I don't know. Part of me is like I don't know, I guess like a purist about that, and like that's the way the game was made originally, and like that's how it should be. And like I remember when they re-released 8 on the 3DS and they got rid of random encounters and put them on the overworld, I was like, why? You're just making the game easier. Like, that's not how the game's supposed to be, right? But I don't know. I'm torn on it now because, I mean, it's certainly easier to manage and like pick and choose your fights and whatnot. Like, you cannot deny that. It is a quality of life improvement. So I guess I would ultimately come down to like what the designer's intent was, and like if it is truly an admission of, hey, we don't think random encounters should be the thing, so we're gonna put them as overworld encounters, like that's what we want, then I would defer to that and trust the designers. But if they just made the change because like everybody else is doing it, or they wanted the game to be easier just because, then I'm less for it. But is this an enemy? It is. Okay. It could totally be just to be different from how it was. It's, like I said, it's definitely something that I have thought about a lot since the 8 remake and how they handled it in 11. I think... Oh, hey. Achievable. I think one of the things is that, like, if it's like 90% of it is overworld or whatever, but there are some areas where it's random encounters, I think would be the best. Like, maybe not necessarily all dungeons, but if there were some areas that were random encounters and, like, you got to deal with it because they're supposed to be harder, I think that would probably be my favorite solution to things. Ooh, fancy. Touch. Ooh, a couch. Why, thank you. Gimme. Excuse me. I'm busy looting. Oh, now you want to run. Okay, I see how it is. Get out of here. Sir? Go away. It definitely depends on the game, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and that they chase you in different ways is also really interesting. Like, I think in 9, right? Like, you have the enemies who will chase after you. You have the enemies who move slightly faster, but they chase in a straight line. I think it's nice when there's some behavioral differences just to change it up a little bit. That's one of the things I haven't super liked about 7, is that all of the enemies chase you tracking, and they corner so well, it's almost impossible to run away from them if they see you. Almost out of time for tonight, but let's go through this gate. This looks cool. Oh, there's ballista up there. Let's grab those. Oh my god, it took me a whole stream to, oops, I should have read that first. Oopsies. It took me a whole stream to get to a fight in 7. It's wild. I want those temple blocks. Okay, let's read this. Alright. Old journal lying here. Would you like to read it? The Hades Condor casteth a spell I have never seen before, though I'm informed it is named Blasto. This fell magic summoneth forth a raging whirlwind, and hurleth even the heaviest objects hither and yon with brutal force. 7 took 5 years? That's crazy. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if that was the proper amount of time and they didn't have to crunch for it, then, you know, ultimately. Plus, when they finished 7, that meant they could start on 8. If a man were to be caught without the walls of the fortress when the spell struck, he would surely be flung far into the air, mayhap even to his death. But even the fortress cannot save us. The storm would merely hurl us about within it, dashing our heads against the hard stone's ceiling. Though either prospect filleth my heart with dread, I would choose to be smote against the insides of our castle, than thrown to goddess knows where. Should the Hades Condor approach again, I will retreat within the walls and wait out the Blastos Tempest. It seems to be a record of a battle against the Hades Condor. A great war must have taken place here long ago. Nice. Stationary. Grab. Is there anything? Do we want the banners? I don't really care for the banners. There should be a treasure chest on top of that. There's not? What? What's the point? Is there a treasure chest like on the... Huh. Weird. Shrug. Okay. Werewolves. Got a small ready-made room there. Anything in here? No. We still need the keys. We have not found any keys to open those locked rooms yet. What is this? Can I equip that? Yeah, I'll take the more damage over the HP for sure. Okay. Doink, 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 doink. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's almost evening, so we'll stop exploring once it becomes nighttime here. And we'll call it quits for the time being. Let's see. Okay. This room needs higher walls. Not like that. Okay. It really is so much nicer, right? Like you just get the nicer textures instead of the pixely look, and like you get the you get the Toriyama like characters. This is important. Oh, lame. So clearly there's the world tree. That's where they want us to go. What else is happening? There's a building in there. There's a gate. Yeah. More time than we have. Okay, let's get everything tidied up here. We're gonna need a place to put these, I think. I can't remember what it ends up being like. I don't want it to be nighttime, please. What the fight ends up being like. Tidy is good, exactly. But this seems like a decent stopping point for the evening, so I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching tonight. Thank you, Kazuki. It's been great to talk to somebody else about DQ, about some of the older games, especially 3. Yeah, you go beat the tar out of Orochi. That sounds like an awesome use of time. But I will be back on Sunday at 9 Central with Dragon Quest VII if you want to stop by. Or I put up all my VODs. They're on Twitch and they're on YouTube if you want to check them out there. I'm Monarch Hiron on YouTube as well. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. It's been great. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.